Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a VK3002M. Now it's a tier 6 German medium tank, and it was the prototype of the Panther, the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Now this one is on the north spawn of Murovanka under the command of RazerTeck. And his dad also plays the game, and you might know him, he's known as Tilt Rat. Game started. Now it's got an excellent 75mm gun, and depending on which version you've got, let's have a look. Oh, he's got the top gun. It's 135 alpha, penetration of 150mm of armour. It's a very decent gun, but this tank does have problems, and one of the problems is gearboxes up front, which means if the tank gets hit in the lower plate, it can actually mean you'll be damaging the engine. And the other problem is it's a very big profile, which makes it easy to hit, and if you can hit the sides, well, the shell will normally go through. But the gun makes up for that because, as I said, it's a very good gun, very accurate, high speed, good penetration. Okay, RazerTeck's looking for the target. He's got to the spot where you normally find the tank destroyers, and there's a Hellcat alongside him who's just knocked down a tree. I think that's for his cover, not for RazerTeck. But this is one of those guns which is actually best used in a sniper role. The Panther is not really a brawler as such, it's more of a sniper. It does have the speed to move about. It was actually designed with a lot of the design cues that came from fighting the T-34, so it's got sloped armour and everything like that at the front. It's reasonably fast, it's got good wide tracks. It was actually in competition with the Daimler-Benz company that MAN developed the VK3002, and he's got his first hit. That's on an A43 who's charging up and went into the pass at the middle. Yeah, they were in competition with Daimler-Benz company, and MAN came up with a winning design. Oh, he tracked that C-52, and he gets another shot into him. The reload time is actually quite fast. Normally it's about 4 seconds, but I get the feeling that that RazerTeck's got a slightly faster reload. He lost that Hellcat to a T-3485M. You saw him. Now, there's the T-3485, I think. Yep. So just popping up to get shots, dialing in. You can see it dials in fairly quickly, but dispersion is not that good. That's good. On target, hits the target and goes through. And that T-3485 is out the game. He should have stayed up there, and he should have pulled back the moment he hits it the first time. I think some people, they freeze when they get hit or when they get seen, and that can be a huge mistake because it means then you get shot multiply. And there's a VK2801 Leopard, and after his hit, he's killed immediately afterwards by the Wizzy 131 GFT to our left, to our right. Okay, moving up again. Oh, we were spotted. Need to get out quick. Move back. Get into cover. Now there's two Arty in the game, a Hummel and an SU-8 on the enemy team. And here comes one of the enemy, the A43 that we saw earlier in the game. We got a shot on. He's headed this way. Tractors. Put another round into him. It's gone into the dip, but there's an MT25 put a round into him. He's going to get another one on him. And another. And we took a round from the Hellcat. There's a Wizzy 131. We need to get back. Oh, we took 2 hits. And now we're way down. We're lost half our hit points. We're under the ridgeline, but we've lost another tank, and that was the 40TP. That was rather unfortunate. Yep, you stay up too long, you get hit multiple times. So normally take a shot at an enemy and then pull back quickly into cover so they can't return fire. And that particular position didn't really work so well. The TOG is the other side, I think, of that ridgeline, and yep, we can just see the top of his turret. And oh wow, we got the kill shot, and we bounced around from the top with a 17-pounder gun. Now, there's a couple of targets there we can get shots on. Oh no, we've been spotted again. Pull back. This position seems to be a little too dangerous for us. Every time we pop up, we get seen. And that's another thing I was saying earlier. It's got a big profile, this tank. It's easy to see, easy to hit. It's one of the things I don't think the Germans really thought clearly about. Panther is a very, very big tank. And yes, that was a nice hit on the Panther 4. And he's gone down. He's been taken out. Killed by our Wizzy 131G FT again. So that's 2 kills for him. And we've actually got 759 of spotting assists. So I think we were doing the spotting, and the Wizzy 131 was doing the killing. Now the VK3002M is not quite the same as the Panther tank in the game. In fact, there is one tank that is very much like the VK3002M, and that is the Poodle. The Poodle is more of a stock 3002M. And as there's only 2 enemies left, RazerTeck's feeling free to move into enemy territory and look for that T-52 and the Hellcat. And he's found one of them. It's the T-52 spotted at the back, but I think this Hellcat's a lot closer. I suspect that that guy rushed towards the back. Oh, he bounced off him. Can you get another shot? He's judged where he is. Another one. Yes, he gets the kill. Now, where is that Hellcat? I thought he'd be a lot closer to the centre line, but it appears he's pulled back a long way back. Well, the OI's capping. And there's the Hellcat. Okay, we found him. Auto aim on. One shot in. Go for another. And, oh, he's killed by the T-52 on our team before we can get the kill shot. So, game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the first class tanker for RazerTeck in the VK3002M. In fact, it's his first class tanker because it's got scrolls underneath. And he also picked up his first MOE in that game, as well as a fire for effects. He got a high caliber out of the epic medals, and also a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And the win rate for that game was 5,172, so he was very effective indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Top of the table, 1,965 hit points of damage. He certainly did put a lot of damage in, considering that he was in a position where he was constantly getting spotted and hit. Yep, he did a lot. Now, let's have a look at who's the next high scorer. Well, it was the T-3485, the one that he shot, and he got 1,517. And then came the T-52, the one who survived, 1,376 for him. When it came to kills, it was our T-3485 who got the best. He got 4 kills. Then came RazerTeck, the Wizzy 131G FT that we were spotting for. He got 2 kills. T-52 got 2. So did the T-3485 and the Hummel on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, well, that was down to RazerTeck. He got 1,000 base experience points, 852 for the T-3485 and 693 for the Wizzy 131G FT. He got 22 shots, fired 18 direct hits and 16 penetration. The gun is very good, actually. On this occasion, he didn't get much luck in the way of actually penetrating the target, even though he actually hit, because he bounced off a few. But he did do damage, 1,965 hit points, of which 270 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy. 5 of them were penetrations, 3 non-penetrations. Remember what I said, it's very easy to penetrate hull, especially if you can shoot them in the side. And on this occasion, most of the shots were actually penetrating the front of the tank, because that was the profile that the enemy could see. And he blocked damage of 380 hit points in total. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 862 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 38,961 credits, got 5,844 completing the mission and events, because this was at Christmas time, and total came to 44,805. But, and here's the kicker, After repair and ammunition resupply, and he was using premium rounds, he actually ended up with 7,320 credits in deficit. He actually made a loss on the battle. But he picked up 2 bonds for getting the high caliber and the Confederate, and he also earned 1,500 XP, 225 for completing the mission and events, took away 1,725 experience points altogether. So the VK3002M, should you guess it? And the answer is yes, because basically it is a Panther. It is a Panther in all but name. It is the prototype Panther, so to speak, and therefore it behaves like a Panther. And the Panther is not a bad tank. It's just, well, you have to remember that it's a bit fragile in terms of the fact that the enemy's going to get hits on you, but it does have that 75mm gun, and it's a good gun. It's a good sniping gun, so it's well worth having. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hope it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.